blows my mind. Blows my mind. I was like, last night I was at 299 or whatever, and I was just thinking about, like, I reread my notes from my like New Year's Eve like goals, and I wrote down 75,000. That was my goal on the year. I was at like 5,000. I was like, I could hit 70,000 more this year. That's my goal. I didn't even feel comfortable saying 100,000. Like, I put an asterisk by it. I put reach goal 100,000. It, like, just shows you, especially, I mean, life can change so quickly, and it shows you especially how quickly it can change. So 300,000, 400,000, half a stack, 750,000, then a mil. I'm gonna ask YouTube one day if I'm like fortunate enough to hit 1 million subscribers. I don't want it to say Mac Force. I want it to be engraved with APES. That's what I want it to say. I just want it to say, like, because I guess I mean it very seriously, but that would be a nice symbolism of the fact that, like, this isn't mine, this is ours. This is our community. We are the Ape Nation. So I think it's more accurate for it to say Ape Nation. Look at GameStop moving. Look at that beautiful bounce on AMC. It's gonna be a good day, folks. It's gonna be a good day. Shout out to Paul. Crushing it on AMC, man. Congrats on the new car as well. Is it normal for a stock to have this many shares taken out against it every day like AMC? No, but that's like AMC is a highly shorted stock. I mean, today for me is the day of rolling the June 11th, not really the 18th. But that's, I'm more of a high risk, high reward trader. Like, I'm not saying that's really for everyone. We all have different styles. Like, I'm much more like the Wild West, like, let's see how this goes and how much I can push it. So I just see gigantic swings. So maybe, especially options, which are already naturally like super volatile, maybe it's like, I guess, a better option, no pun intended, to be a little bit more, I don't know, conservative. But for me, that's just not my style. But I think it's not my style because of where I am in my life. Like, if I can, like, pay my rent and afford ramen, I really don't need much. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm in the place in my life where I can afford more risk. Not married, I don't have children, I live in an apartment, and if I can pay ramen, which is like 30 cents, and pay my rent, I'm good. All good. So we just crossed crossed the 100K mark on Twitter. Okay, so we are. Hang on, let me double check that this is. Okay, yep, it is live. So and there also are some winners, and there's about to be more winners. So between hitting 300,000 on YouTube, 100,000 on Twitter, and just the excitement in the community, what we're doing is if Moongate merch, it's 15% off all weekend. I was telling people on Twitch this morning not to buy. It looks like the code is Summer, SUMMER. There's like a whole new summer drop. With that being said, we're also going to randomly be picking some winners. All you have to do, I think, is just follow the Moongate merch Twitter account. We already have one winner. We sending some merch. First winner is Cashal Drew. At Cashal Drew. I have no idea if you're listening right now. I will personally reach out to you. I'll send you a DM or something on Twitter. But you are the first winner. And I'm trying to think. Why not? Let's just do 9 more. I think we were going to do like one per month. Let's just do 9. We're going to randomly pick 9 people throughout the day, and you're just going to, whatever. You pick what you want, or we'll send you some. We're going to figure out a deal, but we're just going to send stuff. Completely free. It's yours. Why not? Why not? It's a good Friday. I'm just so excited today. It's a good day. I got this message early this morning from one of the members in APES Nation saying that their daughter just completed her chemo treatment, and that just got me so excited. Like, that's so cool. Like, I cannot imagine the mental torment. Like, I don't even know if I can empathize with 1% of the emotions you would have as a parent when you find out that your kid has to go through like a radiation or chemo treatment. So like I don't know if anyone can unless you're actually in that position. So for that, like the modicum of ability I have to empathize with, like the 0.01% that I could empathize with that, like that got me so jacked up to see that message at like the APES Nation. That's so cool. Congratulations. Love to hear that. Well, what a positive piece of news. Done with chemo. Little daughter done with it. That's so cool. Congratulations. Matt, Brent, the tattoo artist here. When this happens, you need to come get a Dragon Ball Z 8 tattoo. I'm out of Ohio. I would do that. I love Dragon Ball Z. What happens to the 145 shirt if it doesn't reach that price? The premium that was paid for it it'll go to 0. So your risk is capped at the premium. Matthew becoming an astronaut. Charles becoming a space safe. My response was Ryan Gutierrez. Literally, who are you? Like, what? Sounds like another. I don't even know who Ryan Gutierrez is. Sounds like another nobody. And like, what? He's just trying to get clout by like arguing with our community. Like, who is this? It doesn't even come up as a it's just another keyboard warrior. I'm a day trader. I'm better than you. I know the stock market. Like, come on, we've heard that before. Shut up. Like, Ricky Gutierrez. Isn't he just another one of those like trading gurus that talks his course to everyone? He's like, yeah. Wait, he's just another nobody, folks. Another nobody. Don't worry about it. People are gonna be saying crap all the time. It grows their brand when they get involved in drama. One good way to like increase your social media presence is by getting involved in drama. it's a calculated thing. Honestly, we don't know. He might like the community, but then he might recognize this as an opportunity to just expand his brand even more. And I bet, I mean, isn't he literally just trying to sell you a course? Like, it's just a stupid marketing move of like, piss a bunch of people off, a small percentage are gonna convert and buy his course. It's just a marketing tactic. Get involved in drama and increase your own revenue. Like, that business model is so obvious to all of it. Like, just think about it. You fight with a group of people involved in stocks, you're a stock guru, and like, anything out there. Let me tell you this, and this is very important. Whether you like me or you don't, here is one solid piece of advice. Never, and I repeat, never, ever sign up for a trading course if they're not willing to show you all of their trades and their P&L. If you have a trading teacher who is not being transparent, it is because they are lying. How do I know this? Because I've been through it. I have pissed away thousands of dollars on trading courses, and it was snake oil. All of a sudden, every single day they're green, but they won't show you the trades, they won't show you their P&L, and if they do, it is way after the fact. If you are paying to be some sort of like trading course, trading tool thing, demand complete transparency. If they are unwilling to show you everything fully on a daily basis when it's happening, they will be full of it. I can just guarantee you, please save yourself money. Don't do it. Like, it's such a malicious community to do it. And I was taken advantage of, and that's why I'm particularly passionate about that point, because like they're selling you hope. They're like, look at my car, look how big my house is, look at this thing I just bought, a mansion, I'm so great, and I got this from trading, and you can get it from trading too. Like, it's just this one little secret, and yeah, I learned all of this, and I'm barely 20 years old because my brain's so goddamn big, I'm the smartest person ever. Take my course, it's only a couple thousand, and you too can have this house, even though 99% of my students fail, and I make money off selling this course because I don't even know how to trade. That's what trading gurus do, and then this isn't even a particular one. That is the industry. They sell you hope. That's the business they're in. It's like, they show you their cool things, and they show you just like doctored P&L statements. They're selling you hope. It is not that easy. Like, I'm telling you, if there's some random young kid out there who like is allegedly better at trading than hedge funds, who have like decades of experience and the most like sophisticated trading algorithms ever, the kid is a savant, and he would have been picked up by hedge funds. Like, that's how it works. Like, no one would be sitting there to make a couple million a year when they can be running a multi-billion-dollar book at a hedge fund if they were that good at trading. It does not add up. They are not doing it for like the good of people and teaching people trading. No, it's just they make their money off selling courses. And that's fine. I have no issue with that. I've taken courses, and some of them have been like scammy, and other ones I've actually learned something for. But like the guys who are like really into that, like the salesmanship of it, that has to tell you something, folks. It really has to tell you something. I'm the biggest goddamn brain out there. Oh, come on. Only fans hitting 69. Yeah, it's a good Friday. Could they be borrowing more shares to cover shorted shares? Turning the admin as previously shorted shares, looking like they were just borrowing. Yeah, but if they did that, there would be no net change because they would have to borrow the new shares then. That's a really good question. Hey Matt, happy Friday. Can you elaborate on the obligations warehouse Wes was talking about the other day? So it's like a digital warehouse, and those are the shares that brokers would have to buy back, and they produce a failure to deliver. They have to buy it off, and then like, my understanding, they just kind of like die in this obligation. He is becoming an astronaut. What do you think about it? Buying to attack our community, no one attacked our community come out better. Like, the people who attack Ape Nation, give it enough time and all of their accounts end up going private. We've seen that time and time again. The community is incredibly adept at trolling. So it just ends so poorly when someone attacks the community, because there's hundreds of thousands of people. They're like, you know what? I could do a little bit extra work today, or I can make a meme making fun of someone, post it, and then like it gets tweeted and retweeted thousands of times, and then they just get attacked and they like downvote the business and make fun of them and and like start finding the sketchy things that they've done. When you attack this community, they don't understand that you have to be prepared for a lot of skeletons to come out the top. When Rich Greenfield started saying negative things, it wasn't that long until they realized that it was associated with that one fund that was then in trouble for naked short. And if you attack the community, there's a lot of us who like we're more than happy to spend hours digging, like pure archaeology style, digging through the skeleton. Showing any recently is just because of the fact that like it's not reported yet. So basically in mid-June you get the second half of May, at the end of June you get the first half. It's always like it takes time for these to get reported, so that's why this data isn't loaded in. But my point here is failure to delivers. Not all failure to delivers are naked shorts, but all naked shorts are this isn't a perfect indicator, but it's pretty spot on. And if we went from 2020 and we saw 27.7 million, how many do you think were in this scenario? Running from 12 all the way up to 72. I bet we see an insane spike of failure to deliver when this data finally loads. Usually when there's less volatility and less interest, they just fill it up with 100 on the bid-ask side. So they're just filling it up less now because like the public, us, we're trading it so much that they don't need to provide as much liquidity. All this $40 calls. It's not hedgies that would hedge, it's market makers. Hedge funds aren't probably selling the majority of calls. Robot Ricks. I'll read your email post-stream today. SECs are turning blind eye on making sure how will we prevent them from ruining AMC and expansion shares. I mean, that's what naked shorting does. It's naturally just more and more and more dilution. That's what we're fighting against. We just want the SEC to look into it. We want them to do a formal investigation and see what they can find. I'm prepared for whatever the answer is. I just think it's worthwhile to look into. Is it possible that our buy orders are getting put through as neutrals to suppress the buying pressure? Not necessarily. It depends what kind of order you do. If you do a limit buy, you're going to get filled at that price. If you do a market buy, it's going to try to give you the best price possible. So it might hit the ask in the worst case, or it might be filled at the mid to give you a better price. You want it to function that way. You want it to give you the best price, because that means as in a lower price when you're trying to get it filled. Love your channel and been a follower for Ricky Gutierrez for years. Please learn about someone before bashing them. He never pushes his course to anyone. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mean to say anything. I was speaking about the trading guru industry in total. I don't know about Ricky, so I'm not saying anything specific about him at all. I'm just going on the fact that someone said, like, I guess he called us dumb and he's very against AMC. But I don't know how he pitches his course. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if he has a course. Like, I've heard his name before. I'm speaking. I am speaking with my own experience from other trading gurus that I've bought their course. Ricky's course might be phenomenal. I'm not specifically calling him out because I don't know him. I would love to call out other gurus that I bought their course, and I felt like it was a complete and utter scam. I would love to call those people out, but I'm not in any way calling out Ricky. I've never taken his course. I don't know what he looks like. I'm just going off the fact that people are messaging that he said negative things about AMC, and I'm like, all right, well, like that'll probably really piss off an entire community. To know which price point most shorts are under. Yes, it is. This is a great question. What is the average price of most shorts? We can get that information, and I would love to share that information right here. So for AMC, most have been in for 54 days. 54 days is the average duration of shares on loan. Let's take a quick peek. Let's go to AMC. So if they've been in for 54 days, we're in on what, June 11th right now. So that's all of May. So it's at the end of April, roughly halfway through April. So the average short has been borrowing shares against AMC from around the $10 mark. For me to put that another way, they're down a lot of money. Yeah, so we can do that. This is a phenomenal question. On average, they've been loaning, the average participant betting against AMC has been betting against its shares on loan for the past 54 days. Roughly, that puts us in about mid-April. Right around here, right around roughly $10. As in, they're down quite a bit of money. They're down, what, 300% roughly? If they got in at 10 and it's moved against them by $30, that's a considerable amount of money. Once again, that's on average. That is not all of them. It's just an on average. Getting the bathhouse. Green, green, green. GameStop looking good. Melissa Lee tweet. What did Melissa Lee say? We really know what happens off public exchanges. 53% of total trading on big public exchanges, 9% of 38% of off-exchange wholesalers, different rules than public exchanges. Off-exchange wholesalers, that's what we end up trading on. If you're on something like Robinhood, it's all going to Citadel Securities. refunds are PT Cruises for a bruising. Hello, goddamn bro, I've been watching Ricky Who Cares forever. He has almost 1 million subs. He didn't say that at all. He said don't tell him what to do. Oh, so right there. Okay, so even that, this is what you see in social media is like people like, I guess, try to create drama in this. So right here, shout out to Nathan saying Ricky did not say this at all. So now even that, like, he didn't say it. Like, people trying to start drama and I guess contort other creators' words. So right here, he didn't say it at all. All he said was, don't tell him what to do, like on a simple basis, which that's fair. So if a lot of people were telling Ricky, you have to buy AMC, you have to buy AMC, he clearly has the free will to not buy AMC. So even right here, the more people, I like this. I like the fact that people are here sticking up for Ricky and being like, no, that's not actually the case. And I appreciate that because I've seen people do that for me. So right there, originally someone was out here saying something negative. The fact that people are correcting me live to get out fair information, I don't want improper information to get out there. I really, I guess at a certain point, I respect Ricky more because he has a following, a fair, loyal following who are like, no, this is actually what's going on. I actually respect that quite a bit. Overall, it sounds like the most recent update on this Ricky guy is that he isn't really bad-mouthing AMC. He's just telling people to not tell him how to trade. It seems like that's the go. Now, someone else just said he's a day trader and not a swing trader. So people are saying they were mad about that. But if he's a day trader, he's a day trader, folks. That's his style. Like, we all have our different styles. Like, it's not like one style is perfect. If he's a successful day trader and he's making money off of it, that's good. Again, I don't know his courses. I never have taken his courses. My commentary is about two older gentlemen, because I know Ricky's like, I don't know, roughly my age or something. So older than me that I think were complete snake oil salesmen. I'm promising you, has absolutely nothing to do with Ricky. People are saying Ricky wasn't even bad mouthing AMC. So I don't bad